Hello again, grade 7s. Welcome to our STEM Lockdown Digital School. So awesome to have you back. Yes, we are continuing with yesterday's lesson. We had so much fun, we didn't get finished. So we're going to finish it up today. Welcome back. It's great to see you all again. And I wanted to just say a pat on the back to Joanna. Well done. This is really awesome work. Really, really good. I really enjoyed your newspaper article and your adverbs. And I can see also how you corrected yourself when you cross something out. You know how that is such a good thing to do. And then it also gives the teacher a chance to see that you can fix your own mistakes. So well done. We also have a new grid look, okay? I have called it the Flipgrid Grade 7 Pat Pat, and there you can post your stories if you want to share read your news articles to me, if you want to show me your things, if you want to read your stories to me, anything like that. You can go into there, and I'll also have the grid details at the end. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. And there's my email. You can send your work to, just like Anna did. So well done, guys. I'm very proud of you. This is awesome. Right, so next up, give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah. Right, so at the end of the lesson, hopefully you'll know about the different types of poems, their features, their structure, their figurative language, and their mood and theme and message. So whatever you learned today, any work that you've done, you're welcome to send it to me and share it with me. Okay, so yesterday we had a look at our figurative language and we went through quite a few examples. Okay, and we had to stop a bit early because we ran out of time. We were having such a good time. So now there is one that we didn't go over, the idiom. Idioms are great also. You can even take an idiom and you can literally use an idiom as your title to your poem and create a poem about it. So that's also pretty cool to use if you're writing poetry. So, types of poems. This is where we start. Free verse. Remember, we were talking about a free verse. We are talking how it's when you have a conversation. It doesn't really rhyme, okay? You don't use punctuation or capital letters. It's very modern, okay? Very modern kind of poetry. And then we discussed the words that we could use to make a poem more effective. We did this yesterday. We read through the thrill ride, up, tick, tick, wind blows sharp in my ears, my heart jumps, skips, it's up higher. So it kind of gives you the feeling that it's happening now and it's happening quickly. Then when you have longer words, like hands grasp at clouds, then a forever pause. Forever pause is more of a longer word, so it feels like it's dragging time out and waiting. So that slows the poem down a bit. Okay. So that's where, I think this is about where we stopped yesterday when we were doing it. And here is where we're going to start. Alliteration. Now, I know that you grade 7s do know alliteration very well. You recognized it in almost all of little activities we looked at. And some grade 7 actually gave me quite a few of their own examples, which I thought were really, really good. So this is when you can use it in a free verse, because sometimes, because a free verse doesn't have rhyming words to make it more interesting and colorful, then we need to use something, otherwise it's going to be boring. So we use alliteration. So if you, for example, if you say the word licking, it forces your tongue to the top of the mouth. Remember we spoke about that yesterday, like lick, stick. And it's like those sounds is going to the front of your your mouth by your teeth, so it's creating a sound as well. And when you use it repeatedly in a poem, then it's just really interesting. Sorry, but, that's pretty. It's a tool. It's a tool you can use. All right. So look at this one. We did this. We kind of quickly went through this yesterday. Licking a lolly slowly, sunlight lapping at lazy lake, lovely evening, lovely lolly, lazy life. Now there's no rhyming words, there's no fixed pattern, not even really a structure, but it's still a verse and you can still feel it happening and you can still feel the flow of it. So what letter is the alliteration in this one? If you can type it up there with your fast little fingers. Which letter is being alliterated? There we go. L. L. And then we go to personification. Now, I know you guys love this one. Okay. Giving human characteristics to hey, I like that. Your teacher taught you the LL in alliteration. Yes, yes. I also use it because I think it's also very easy to remember. It's very cool. Tonification, when we give human characteristics to objects and things, okay? For example, the night crept in. Night can't really creep in, but we're personifying it to be like a person that creeps. Very good. What did the windows do? Windows do something that's very human. It's not really, it's obviously not literal, it's figurative. So what did windows do? They blinked. Very good. They blinked. Okay. And it even says 1, 2, again. The lights in the windows of tall buildings blink 1, 2, again. So the lights were going on and then they were going off. And opened their bright eyes. So people are coming home from work and they're putting on their lights. And then when the light stays on, we say bright eyes. So it's bringing the poem to life. It's bringing objects alive, like they're actually real living things. So it's a great effect. Now this is where we have to concentrate a bit because there are different types of poems when it comes to the amount of lines and what they are used for and what they do. Now, a couplet, I think we might have touched on this yesterday. For those of you that weren't here, it is a verse that has 2 lines that rhyme. Every 2 lines, the words at the end rhyme. They may not be spelled the same, but they rhyme. And one very, very good example that I absolutely love is Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss rhymes all the time. And it really gives you a good idea of, and it's funny, it makes you want to laugh. It really like picks up the pace a bit. So couplets are great for when between 2 words, they're like a couple, together, and they rhyme and they sound the same. You all know Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Stars. That's a very good example that you can also use. So couplets, I think, is an easy to write. If you want to write in couplet and use and create a rhyming poem. Now, someone mentioned as well yesterday about song being a form of poetry. Definitely. Lyrics and words in song are actually poetry. The thing is, you're just adding music onto it. I mean, if you were to listen to your favorite song, you would notice that there's a kind of a way that it goes. There's a pattern it makes. A lot of songs actually rhyme. Okay, so it gives that added effect. And I did tell some of you to go and look up this song, Night Joe. I don't know if you did. It goes something like this. I can't sing, so forgive me. So it goes, if it If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? So it's a song that rhymes as well, and it's got couplets. So it's very nice. This is one that's going to be so much fun that we're going to do today. Acrostic poetry. I know that it is not a word that is easy to remember, acrostic poetry, but it means that the first letters of each line of your poem create a word. So you also can be taking a word, writing them vertically, and then creating a poem on each line with each word. So each line actually begins with a word or phrase that starts that letter. It doesn't have to rhyme, and it's very easy to do. You can do it with anything. This one is music. It goes, you can see the words going down vertically, music, M-U-S-I-C, and then they just make up rhyme, or not really a rhyme, but a poem. So this one goes like this. My head is full of rhythm until I can barely sit still. See me move to the beat. It does the same for others, and you feel the magic of music. So it doesn't rhyme. It's all related to the topic of music, but it's written using the letters of each of that word. So you see how you can just create, you can even do it with your own name. You can create your acrostic poem. Okay, now they are really fun to write. And there are a few things we need to remember. Okay. So I'm going to read this through to you. So just listen very carefully. To begin with, an acrostic poem is when the first letters of each line spell out a word or a phrase. Now, the word or phrase can be a name, it can be a thing, whatever you like. When children write acrostics, they will often use their first name, which is something we're going to do today. Or they can use a name of a friend. Usually the first letter of each line is in capital letters, and it makes it's easier to actually see the word running vertically down. Very easy to write because you don't need to worry about rhyming them or rhyming the lines. Each line can be as long or as short as you want it to be. So here's an example. Here's an ice cream acrostic poem. So I have asked permission from an author. His name is Ken Nesbitt. Okay? And I asked permission to share his poetry in my teaching class. And he said that it was cool, not a problem. All right, so I got permission to do that. So this is one of his poems that he wrote about an ice cream. So first he writes the word ice cream vertically down in capital letters on the side. Okay. Then we are going to, what he does is he starts adding words. So he has to say something about an ice cream. Okay, so he thought, okay, what can I say about ice cream? So he wrote down a couple of flavors that he knew or that he remembered, and he put them in a list. So there's cookies and cream, English toffee, chocolate chip, rocky road, and almond fudge. So he put a few ideas, but it's not finished. So he needs to go back and finish the poem. So this is what he did. With the empty lines, he thought, okay, since I like ice cream, I'm going to put in that I like it. So this is what he ended up writing. I love every flavor, cookies and cream, English toffee, chocolate, rocky road, even strawberry and almond fudge. So there you have the word ice cream created into a poem. You can do that about anything. You can even do it about things you don't like. Okay. So you can even do it about things that you don't like. Right. So now, here is one about a teacher and me. Well, me as in general me. Okay. So we have, We got the letters T, E, A, C, H, E, R. Okay? And now we just add things, qualities about a teacher. So teacher, E for takes time to listen. E for each student is important. A, lot of patience. C, cares about learning. H, has all the answers or will look it up. E, each day a new adventure. R, really organized most of the time. Okay, so you can actually, it's a long word, but you can say so much about actual subject. It is a poem, even though it doesn't rhyme. You can have a really short one, like me. The heart beats inside of me every second of the day and night. So it is relating to me. It's using the letters me. So here is what you can do. I'll be reading the chat to see if you guys actually can show me how you're doing. So you're going to write an acrostic poem, okay, with the topic on the left side, and each letter has a new thought and runs left to right. Here's an example, okay, of a name, Sam. Someday I will enjoy another sunny day, maybe tomorrow. Okay, now I went and I took my name, all right, and I decided to write an acrostic poem because I can't expect you to write one if I haven't written one. So here we go. There's my name. I kind of wrote two, so you could see the different ways you can do it. So I've got Tina, there's my name, and then for each letter I wrote something. Some folk have been known to enter here ever weary, never to return again. Okay, then you have something a bit brighter. Sunny days are like heaven, everyone agrees, especially when nowhere you see a cloud in the sky. All right, so you have an idea of what you can do with your name. And now, take your name, for example, and let's see if you can write an acrostic poem with your own name. Now, you can write it about yourself, like you can mention characteristics about yourself in each letter as you're sharing it, or you can do it like I did. I just spoke about weather. Okay, so just want to, there we go. All right, that's for now. So let's see, I'm reading your chat. Type it up in your chat, then I can see. Okay, so you're going to just do the one of your names or a friend's name or your first name. And then you write your letters down the side in capital letters. Okay, and then beside them, you create something you say about that letter. So who's got an idea that they'd like to share in the chat? I'm going to give you a minute to just look at that. Okay, I'm looking at one. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I have, can I read your one, Tiana? Okay, so times are cold. I hope Corona ends. So what's the why for? People ask, why do I do karate well? Fun. Autumn days are now gone, and now machine is here to make them come back. Awesome peeps in the world. Very good, Jana. I like where you're going as well with that. Jokes are made good. I see you having some fun with this. Yeah. Oh, okay. Jokes are made over and over. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the next part, Jana. This is fun. You guys are great. Okay, yeah. And I never and I never understand. It's like unraveling a code, yeah. Mm. Okay, so yeah, and I never understand. Yeah, keeping safe. Cook me likes to eat. Good. Ice cream. Never let. Oh, Joanna, that's brilliant. No, we all typing. Everybody's typing. Don't worry if you're slow or fast. It's pretty. Joanna, will you keep that poem and send it to me? Write it down again and send it to me. And those of you that have typed yours down separately, just put them together and send it to me. This is really cool. I'm enjoying them. It's really cool. Well done. I'm loving this. Okay. This is awesome. Pat, guys. Pat. Okay. Now, because I can't actually read everyone's together as a, if you know what I mean, as a set poem, you can see how the chat works. You know what I mean. Okay, so write your little poems down with your names, email it to me or share it on Flipgrid. Okay, I'm going to look forward to seeing them. I really do. Right, so now we're going to quickly go to our next section. All right, poetry worksheet. This is where we actually do a little activity about what we've been learning. So poetry is an art form, okay? And we use it, we make it very descriptive and very like interesting so that it'll like, you know, catch your attention and you can share feelings and everything, right? So if you now try and write your own I wish poem. So there's an example. Every sentence starts with I wish. Okay, so every sentence starts with I wish and the underlined word. I'm going to read the example for you, but you mustn't copy it. You've got to think of your own endings. I wish I could fly. I wish I had a kite. I wish I had no homework to do. I wish I knew how to do a somersault. I wish I could run as fast as the Windows user. I wish there were no hungry people. I wish my mommy would take me to the park. I wish my birthday was every day. So now you get to write your own Irish poem. You have to start with these words. I wish I could. I wish I had. I wish I had no. I wish I knew how to. I wish I could. I wish there were no. I wish my mommy would. I wish at the end. Okay, so as focus now, we're going to block the chat if you can't focus, right? So now you're going to write your own I wish poem too. So things you wish you could do. Here we go. I wish I could go outside. I wish I had something. I wish I had no something. I wish I knew how to something. I wish I could something. I wish there were no. Someone said, I wish there were no corona. Well, I think we all wish that, definitely. I wish my mommy would. I wish at the end. Okay. So very good. I wish that, yeah. So this is our new grid look, okay? And I told you I'd share it with you as well on a new page. So you can always go on here and you can share poems with me. You can go onto Flipgrid with permission, of course. You type in grade 7 and then you can video or show me your work. And it's pretty cool, eh? We got our own grid, guys. We got our own grid. Right, so now we did a lot of poems today, okay? A lot of types of poems, all right? So what I'd like you to do is to do an acrostic poem for me, okay? So you're gonna write an acrostic poem for me because I really want to see what you can do with your name, all right? And then you do the I wish poem for me, okay? Now, you don't really need worksheets for this because this is something you do. On any piece of paper, you can make it decorative. I love color. I absolutely love color. So the more colorful you make it, I think the better it's going to look. Maybe we can even post it on our social media if you know, if you give me permission, of course, and you share your poem and you say, ma'am, you can use it. Imagine how famous my grade 7 paper class is going to be, because you guys really work hard. You've done awesome today. I can see you've remembered some of the things we did yesterday, and that makes me so proud of you. You're going to have this poetry down pat. That much I can tell you. So let me give you a few tips. Okay, there's my email, as you know. And then we have, this is pretty cool. If you go to Poetry for Kids, there are so many cool things to do there. And they are really interactive, and they're really some funny poems and some games and some things to read. There's a nice site with poetry figures of speech that you'll enjoy. And if you have any questions, so I put these links there because even when you go back to school, and even next year in grade 8, you can use all these ideas and all these links. Keep them safely somewhere. You're going to be ahead of the pack, guys. You're going to be ahead of the pack. Okay. So in our next lesson, which is tomorrow, and I hope to see you same time, same place, right? We are going to answer questions about poems. So it's going to be more like a comprehension, okay? So it's not the end of the lesson. You can't leave yet. I'm not finished. It's in our next lesson. I'm just telling you what we're going to do. In our next lesson, we're going to be looking at lots of cool poems, okay? Really, really nice poems. And we're going to like answer some fun questions about it, some interesting questions about it. You're actually going to learn quite a bit more. You're also going to learn what you've used now. You're going to learn to bring it with. Okay. So that is what we're going to do tomorrow, and there are our links. Now, I know that this lesson went by quite quickly, actually, because you guys are actually on the ball. I didn't have to explain anything because you left. What did you do? You remembered everything from yesterday. Okay, well done. So why don't we spend the next 20 minutes and you type up any poem that you want to share. If you don't, you know, like you were sending me bits and pieces of your poem. Okay, so why don't you put it all together on the chat so I can read it as a poem, and then I'll read it out loud while we have the time. Okay, so who would like to share? And then I will read it for you. Okay, I'll give you a moment to type. How about that? Okay, so I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. Maybe I'll go backwards to where that poem was so that you can have a look here. Here we go. Here's an acrostic poem. You have a poem that rhymes. You can share a poem that rhymes. Oh, I'd love to see a poem that rhymes. Any poem. What you've learned about rhyming poems. Acrostic poem, you can always delay it and send to me. But if you have something you want to share now, because we don't have to end the lesson, guys. I'm still here. Okay, so, and I just want to, if you type it in the chat, I can read it aloud. Apples are my favorite fruit. Oh, I can see the alliteration there already. Love the air, beautiful out there. Because of Corona, we're stuck in here. But now we got to learn and have faith it stands together forever. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well done. Very good. That's very nice. You should actually keep that one. All right. I'm assuming you guys are typing, and I know it takes a while. Let's see. Here's another one. Love the air, beautiful out there. Because of Corona, we're stuck in here. Now we've got to learn, and faith, let's stand together forever. I hate bananas. Sadly, my name rhymes with Tiana. Tiana, I do like Viennas. Very good and very funny. Isn't it nice when poems have a sense of humor as well? It really makes it far more enjoyable. We should create our own Pat book. You know that. We should all your poems that you do for me on Flipgrid, and then I can collate a grade 7 Pat and I'll make you all famous. How about that? Roses are red, violets are blue. I am sweet, and so is my teacher. Oh, that's so nice. Very good. You're welcome. Thank you so much for participating. It's awesome. It's so nice to see. Okay, yeah. This class is awesome. Hope we stay and pray Corona ends today. Very good. Jenny's cold. Jenny's not that fun. All we do is stay inside. Yeah. It actually does have kind of a rhythmic pattern to it. Very good. Oh, I have to read this. An ambitious young fellow named Matt tried to parachute using his hat. Folks below looked so small as he started to fall. They got bigger and bigger and split. Oh, you good. You good. You sending that one to me, okay? You sending that. That's brilliant. I like it. Sitting at home all alone, it's kind of boring. We have to enjoy. Life isn't easy as much as you say peasy. That's true. Life isn't easy peasy. Very good. You grade sevens are the best bunch. Yeah. Right. What next? Oh, this is good. Um, Devang, I think your name is Devang. I'm not too sure, but I love your poem. You must send it to me, eh? Okay. A young traveler continued to travel. Corona caught him running around. He screamed and made a huge sound. Maybe he screamed. What do you think? He screamed. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I like the way you went as if you're telling a story. Here's another one. Apples are my favorite food. Zebra, favorite animals. All books I love to read. Does this go with the Irish one? Or is this just your own? Okay, I love to read nice popcorn. I love to read. Nice popcorn is great for me. I can watch movies all day, and I really want to go outside today. Itsani, hitanzi. I hope I'm right. Hitanzi, that's a very, very good poem. No, really, it's funny. It's funny. And I think the way you rhymed it also made it very, even much more funny. I bought a car, it's far. It's sad not to drive, but I have to survive. Well done. That rhymes very well. And it's simple, but it's to the point. No, it's pretty cool. It is good. Nicely done. I can see you guys are actually enjoying poetry. That's cool. Right. Let's see what's next. I'm enjoying this. Okay, if you don't like me, that's not cool. You don't say that on the chat. Come on, guys. Okay, so yeah, you should be sorry. It's not cool, my boy or girl. Right. There's some poems you should not be sharing. Yeah, you don't get pats on the back for that. No. Not gonna happen. Okie dokie. So now I can see that we've had a few people leave because they think the lesson is over. Maybe because they don't want to share their poems here or they have other things to do. No, you don't get a pat for that. All right. So now you did say sorry and you are forgiven. It's forgotten. it's forgotten. It's over. So now what I'm going to look forward to, you guys doing your acrostic poems for me and the poems you even did now so that you could share it with me. You can share it on Flipgrid or you can share it with my email address, okay? I know this lesson is wrapping up really early. Well, not really early, a few minutes earlier. But it's because of you. You did so well. You learned so well yesterday. So give yourselves a pat on the back. So tomorrow, yes, it's definitely not going to end so quickly tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing our reading of poems in a comprehension way, but I promise you will enjoy it. Love you guys. You're awesome. Give yourself a pat on the back. And I'm hoping that when I open my email or Flipgrid later, I'll have a surprise from you. Yeah, awesome. See you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Okay.